Ever feel like, you need a little divine intervention? For your goals, I mean. Like your to-do list is just, I don't know, begging for a miracle.
Haha, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've all been there, staring down at that to-do list, just like, how?
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, get this. Because today we are diving deep. We're going all the way in on goal setting. Yeah. But here's the twist. We're looking at it through, well, some scriptural examples.
Okay.
Specifically, how Jesus approached his purpose.
Yeah.
Now, before you switch that dial thinking we've gone all preachy on you,
Right.
relax, okay?
Yeah.
This isn't about,
Preaching.
preaching, exactly. This is about finding those, nuggets of wisdom that have been around forever that anyone can use. I mean, whether you're, religious or not.
Absolutely. And it's a unique perspective on focus, intentionality, goals. I mean, who couldn't use more of that?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So let's unpack this thing.
Let's do it.
First things first.
Yeah.
Jesus, he didn't just wander around,
Right.
hoping for the best.
Yep.
This is a guy on a mission.
Yeah.
He had goals.
Absolutely. Yeah. He
Yeah.
had a plan. And Luke 9:51 really kind of lays it out there. He resolutely set out for Jerusalem.
Resolutely.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Right.
But it's more than just, checking things off a to-do list, right?
Oh, yeah.
This feels bigger.
Way bigger. Yeah, it's less about the what and way more about the why. John 17:4 talks about how Jesus found glory not in just ticking off a box, but in completing the work that he felt God gave him. Like his goals were tied to his values, something way bigger than himself.
See, that's what gets me, right?
Yeah.
It's that idea that it's not about achievement. It's about the why. Like aligning your goals with something you connect with, something you really value. That's where the real juice is. That's where the real fulfillment comes from.
100%. And this is where it gets really interesting because even Jesus, right, John 12:27, even he has those moments of doubt.
Oh, yeah?
He's asking to be spared from what he knows is coming, but then he brings it back. He reconnects with his why, with his purpose. I mean, that's huge.
Wow. And you know what? That resonates so much because we all hit those walls.
All the time.
We all have those moments where it's like, man, wouldn't it just be easier to just take the easy way out?
Take the off-ramp. Take the easy road. But it's about pushing through, remembering what matters. Have you ever felt that internal tug of war?
Oh, are you kidding? Every day, constantly. And I think that's where his example is just so powerful because it really is like a masterclass in unwavering commitment to something bigger.
And it wasn't about, fame or getting those accolades.
No.
It wasn't about building an empire.
Not at all. Mark 10:45, it says his goal, flat out, it was service.
Yeah.
To give himself for others. And that changes how we view ambition.
It really does.
It's not about what you get, it's about what you give.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful way to reframe that whole concept of ambition. So as we kind of wrap up here, what can we take away from all of this? Whether you view these scriptures, through a religious lens or just as ancient wisdom, the stuff is pretty powerful.
Yeah. And the universal truths are undeniable. I mean, that
Yeah.
kind of clarity, perseverance, service, those are principles that, they transcend time.
They really do. There is so much to unpack here. And, for me, it's that unwavering dedication to a purpose that really, really stands out. What about you? What resonates most with you?
It's funny. I keep going back to that moment of doubt. I think it's just such a powerful reminder that even in the face of those challenges, if we can just reconnect to the why, that deeper why behind our goals, that's where we find that wellspring of resolve to keep going.
It makes you wonder, how can we cultivate that in our own lives, that unwavering resolve, regardless of our beliefs, to achieve what we set out to do?
Yeah.
That's something to think about.